What's up, everyone? We're here live from CCE at Half Moon Bay, 15 years in the making, and yet again coming live from the pumpkin patch. You've all come to expect this from us. Here we are. We got pumpkins, we got scarecrows, and we have the Ritz-Carlton Half Moon Bay. Okay, guys, takeaways from day one.
There is some serious SaaS concerns among IT buyers because they're not sure about this platform play. They're tired of platforms. They're worried about pricing, and they are looking at options.
So I think we've learned that the AI exponentials are here. They're definitely here. We are seeing some shifts in how services are going to be provided, how value is going to be received and paid for. Pricing models are changing. But I think when it comes to these platforms, someone inside your organization has to start deciding what your agentic AI orchestrator is and who that's going to be, and agent to agent and MCP and all that stuff. You got to figure it out because these agents are here, they're getting used, and they are talking to each other, and it's multi-platform.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've saw that whole shift, and people talk about shift left, shift right, and we're seeing it really play out a lot here, where that question of start first with your platform, make sure that you have your data foundations right. We're here in the basic foundations and really looking at where the adoption is starting to come in. Where are the leaders really looking for, where they're going to get some additional value, how to choose that starting point. And frankly, I mean, I hate to reiterate, but it does come back to the data.
Yep.
Data is only as good, AI is only as good as the data, obviously, right? And the interesting thing is that everybody's doing things, everybody's learning things. Very few people know stuff. With no offense, right? With no offense, right? They're all learning. Nobody is coming as an authority and saying, this is the data lake I want to use, this is the cloud I want to use, this is the AI framework which we're going to use. Like, nobody has that certainty, and we don't have a shy crowd here. Right? It's a great reality check for me.
We're waiting for an AI agent to tell us what the hell to do.
Where is my AI agent framework selection agent?
I think the thing that amazed me the whole time was every time someone would be like, here's what you've got to do with AI. You've got to pick a platform and go. And then everyone was like, okay, what platform?
Yeah.
Like everyone was like, okay, like what do you mean? And then everyone would be like, but I'm really sick of platforms. But I've got a platform, but I'm really sick of platforms.
But I'm going to build my own
stuff. But I'm going to build my own platform because I like to build stuff. So I think that there is a lot of back and forth that's going on in all of this. I think the concern that I have the most coming out of day one is, again, yes, lots of conversation, lots of questions, lots of stuff. Knowledge,
Best practices?
Best practices, I'm just not sure how much action we're going to be taking, but the conversation is being had, and I think the lesson to be learned and the big best practice is this is a strategy. Not a just you need a strategy. like so many times before. You need a strategy.
And and part of that strategy it's not build versus buy. It's what are you going to build and what are you going to buy?
How about you go do something?
And what's part of your strategy?
But I will say one thing though, which I've heard over and over again.
Just one thing?
Just one thing.
Okay.
Which is, we've been 3 to 5 years actually pulling together data. We've been 3 to 5 years really thinking about how to actually start putting pieces of the platform together and just being ready. And there's a sense of we want to do something next.
But they're not ready.
The fascinating thing is, you're right, they should have done that, Michael. The fascinating thing to me is that the analytics use case wasn't strong enough to bring your data together in data lakehouse. The transactional capability of agents and the fear what you could do with agents or your competitor might be doing with agents, that is the wake-up call. And this is why we see all this hustling. From my perspective, I love because everybody's building stuff. We never had a CCE where everybody was building stuff. You always had build versus buy. I'm going to trust my SaaS vendor. They're going to deliver this for me. All your SaaS vendor is going to deliver to you in 2025, 2026 is a framework and a data lake if you're lucky, right? So you will have to build things. Yes, and few packaged agents. Nobody knows what functionality they have. But this is the funny thing of this year. You announce an agent and no questions asked.
Everyone's like, it's an agent.
Yeah, it's an agent. Perfect. It's an agent with a title. Happy. When does it come? That's all. What the agent can really do, right? We will see. And when you ask those vendors, how can I extend that agent if it doesn't do 100% what I want to do? Oh, we haven't thought about extension yet, right? So we're totally at the baby steps, right? We're like, the baby is delivered in the crib. Right? Well, what is the prenatal care? Is there? It's on life support.
There's
it's made
a
it.
It's baby out of the bathwater.
It's a baby.
Stop giggling, Larry.
When Holger hits his flow state, I start laughing.
Oh yeah, the flow state from Vala. Yeah.
It's just going. It's just going. Here's the thing that's going to be interesting. Day 2. day 2 is what to watch out for, because day 1 is all about that vision. It's all about what the visionary things may or may not happen. Remember that one year we all talked about CRISPR? Remember that? DNA splicing at CCE? Okay.
And I'm the only one who did it.
You're the only one that did it.
I wasn't here.
But day 2 is always about the functions. Where do we get that functional application? Where does HR come in? Where does data come in? Where does sales come in? Where does CX come in? Where does Larry go?
I don't know.
Whatever. But that's what we're going to talk about day 2. So stay tuned. I don't know where we'll be tomorrow. Should we do this out by the water? Should we do this out by, I don't know. We're not going to be in the pumpkin patch, but the bagpiper's going to come. But we will be back with an update on day 2. Thanks for sticking around. Later.